Smells like poop in here a little bit.
It smells like a little bit of poop in here.
It ain't me. It is not me. 100%. I didn't take a poop.
Yeah, but you've been farting.
I've farted twice.
As if you've had to poop all night.
You were big time farter on the way to Tennessee.
So,
2.5 weeks ago.
Why are you trying to point the finger at him, dude?
It smells like fucking someone bagged farts.
It does.
They've been pretty stale today.
So you did admit that you were farting
early on.
Okay,
dude, there's no way.
Those 3 minutes ago, bro.
Those ones tend to stay around a while.
What the fuck? Ain't right, dude.
I can't get it out of my nose.
You're being dramatic, dude. And we're back. Episode 12. Stoop Sitters Podcast. What's going on?
I'm just surprised you remember the episode number.
Yeah, I got it down now.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. 12.
Once we get into like the hundreds, you're gonna be fumbling.
No. Anything past 10, I'm good. So
I just can't wait for episode 69.
And with that, let's kick this shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
You suck them things down like you suck down hot dogs or what?
Glizzies.
That's very current.
You a glizzy
Glizzy
You a
gobbler?
glizzy sucker, dude?
Pull up the glizzy video. Let's fucking start this bitch, dude. This is real glizzy guzzling right here.
Let's play.
Play it.
Joey Chestnut here, getting ready for hot dog practice. 2 weeks away from 4th of July. And
2 weeks out from the fucking 2 weeks out.
Not holding back at all. I have 80 dogs in front of me.
80.
And we're pushing to the max.
To the max.
I
want to be his hype man.
Will he shut his fucking TV off in the background?
He does. No. He's watching the previous year's hot dog contest to hype himself up.
I love that.
That's why it's on.
All right. This is the time. There they are.
He does have a hype man, though.
10 minutes of competition. Hot dogs and buns. Here's yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time now.
Here he is.
Remember, every time
We have 85 or
85 dogs.
85.
Never know how many.
Do you think they're warm or do you think they're lukewarm?
Lukewarm, like they would be in the contest, probably.
3, 2, 1, go!
Dude,
It's the 100th anniversary, and we are underway. They're going to have to set a pace.
He's glizzy guzzling, boys.
Glizzy
Glizzy Gobbler 3000.
They're going to have to average
keep pushing, he says.
For people that are listening, world champion Joey Chestnut just glizzling gobblers.
Is that Joey Chestnut?
Yeah,
That's fine.
That is actually him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus.
I didn't know.
This is literally Joey Chestnut practicing in his backyard, eating
His empty
hot dogs.
Use that grill in the background to grill all those dogs.
Look at that charcoal lighter. That charcoal.
He squeezes the bun.
Big
He just
balls
shovels
it
it down, dude.
That's 10. Dude, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Less.
There we go.
He's looking at a 12.
I think it's a 12-minute contest now, and I think he's down 60.
Come on,
It's 5 a minute, right?
Come on, Joe, let's go.
That's fucking hours from
1 minute. 1 minute.
Doesn't he like literally jump up
He
and
just
down?
said 1 minute in.
Oh, yeah.
No.
There we go.
Starting off hot, dude. He just gobbled 10 glizzies in 60 seconds.
Dude, I bet he put down 20 or 12 in like a minute.
Yeah.
How does that not fuck someone up?
If you're
He's like, this glizzy gobbler 3000. He's a robot.
If you're this guy and you go to your friend's house and like, yeah, we're doing a barbecue. We got hot dogs. What do? You eat hot dogs? You're definitely not happy.
No, you're not inviting him, dude.
Or you're just like, you have 80 of them?
Do you think he eats hot dogs while like yeah, that's too much. Do you think so? Or do you think he just avoids them all the time?
Probably avoids it.
Because
Well, no,
of
they
this.
eat different foods, which is the bizarre thing, but the hot dog one's the biggest deal. He's got 85 dogs. He only could fit 40 on the table.
I guess there are only 5 on the plate.
He has, how many is that? 4. He's got about a dozen 32-ounce waters or sodas.
I was gonna say, how much liquid do you think is actually taking in from all?
I mean, most of it's getting his shirt, if we're being honest.
You can do this, Joe. Come on.
You can do it, Joe. Fuck yeah, Joe.
Push yourself tonight. Come on.
He's doing 2 at a time.
I would
right
hype him up way crazier. And I would do. Why isn't this pool filled?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Wait, do you think he just throws all? You think he throws up his hot dogs afterwards? He's like, I'm gonna fill it up. So that's fucking crazy.
They definitely throw up after this, right?
100%. But
Dude, could you imagine what that fucking feels like?
I can't stop looking at the pool now. What is he, poor? No. He has an in-ground pool, but he can't fill it?
He's just pumped
You think
30
that guy's
long.
poor? He's the Glizzy Gobbler 3000, dude.
Let's go.
The Glizzy Goblin.
He's like an 8-time Glizzy Goblin champion. You got it.
Dude, his stomach's expanded so much already. I can literally see it. Oh, shit.
Where did that water come from? He dropped one?
Yeah.
Arnie Palmer, Jack Nicklaus,
Push it. Push it, Joe.
Holy
Come on.
shit, Joe.
You got this.
who mirror one another in their sport.
It's only 35 Glizzys.
Come on, you can do this. Come on. You got this.
I wish they had a timer.
There we go.
How many Glizzys do you think you can eat in 10 minutes?
Keep working. Let's go.
Is that a future challenge on this podcast?
No, but how many?
In a minute.
10 minutes?
Rock, we pause it?
Come on. You got this.
Yeah, how many? Because I feel like it's it's like obviously something where you're like, oh, I could eat this many, but honestly, it's probably half as many as what you could think, right?
I might max out at like 4.
That's a lot of dogs.
In 10 minutes?
Yeah.
4?
But what if you do the Joey Chestnut like technique where he's just jamming it in the water and
I would
shoveling it down his throat?
100% choke.
I don't think I would even attempt it.
Yeah. It
looks-
wouldn't be
yeah.
good.
I would not enjoy that.
I mean, I would not attempt that either, but I'm saying maybe
How
just take a
many
little
could
bit
I
of the
do?
technique.
Look how,
you know what I mean?
how sopping wet the buns are, dude.
Yeah,
He
I
literally
don't-
just sticks his whole fist in there and just,
It's not about the flavor, baby.
come on.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I could do
How
that.
does
I feel
he?
like
How does he get into it then? How is he like? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this.
Money.
I mean, yeah, but like you gotta a kid that you're trying to inspire. You know what I mean? What are you gonna say, dude?
I fucking
you could
gobble-
one day.
Hey, bud.
You can one day.
Hey, bud.
Buster.
Hey, Buster, bet you can't gobble 69 and 1/4 fucking gobblers in one 12-minute hot dog match. Like, I don't know. But, I mean, he's making money. He's fine. He's gonna die at 58 or something, but
I think so.
I don't know.
I have this weird thing with wet bread. Can't do it. Grosses me out.
Soggy
Well,
bread
duh.
in general,
I
yeah.
can't do it.
Nobody likes soppy.
I mean, you know what's gross, but I used to
Soggy.
do? I would dip my fucking toast in my cereal milk. That's pretty gross.
whoa, what the fuck?
But like with some
That's
cereal.
pretty gross,
So like
dude.
imagine it with some cinnamon toast crunch though.
Okay.
And it's a little bit soggy,
So you got,
but
Like cinnamon toast.
but it only gets a little bit soggy because that's all you're
I
putting in
don't
the
know.
milk, and then it's a little
You
bit crunchy.
used to do this.
Yeah, I don't eat cereal anymore.
Oh,
I don't think that's that bad. You got
Really?
toast on toast, dude.
Yeah, it's all toast.
It's all
Carb
toast.
City, dude.
Yeah.
isn't it like it's weird how some people are so particular? I saw this video of this guy who just figured out that you're not supposed to swallow your toothpaste. He's like 26 years old. He's been swallowing all of his brushed toothpaste since he was a fucking kid. He's like
He had
he's
to
like,
have gotten stomach aches,
Where are
right?
the parents?
I don't. He said his parents just never told him. He said when he was a kid, they got that good flavor stuff, and they said, "Tastes good," and he just swallowed it, and he just never stopped. He said that's what he thought it was for. His parents never told him. It just does.
Do you think he swallows his mouthwash too?
Hey, this is a stretch, but it sounds like an Amish person.
No,
That's
wasn't.
crazy though. By the way, I'm looking for a new toothpaste because toothpaste is trash. It just makes my mouth all like wild dry, and I'm talking like
Always does.
I could rinse my mouth out 8 times and my mouth is still dry and terribly like what is going on? You know, I just need something.
Even after you drink some water, it just stays dry.
I mean, it helps at first, but like it doesn't go away for a little
you ever
while.
get the cracked lips even?
No, I got succulent little little smoochers, and
got
I
nice
honestly
lips.
I don't get cracked lips. I'm kind of lucky in that. I think it's the mustache protectant though.
for sure.
Never know.
For sure.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like those little X things they put at the shorelines now, so for the erosion and whatnot. That's what a mustache does. Everyone knows that. It's science. Mustache erosion.
But see, science still doesn't explain how the fuck he eats 85 hot dogs.
Or a guy that swallows his own toothpaste.
That's
Hey.
even worse.
Yeah, that is. That's
I
weird.
saw it on TikTok.
But seriously, like I feel like if I swallowed a little bit of my toothpaste, I kind of get a stomach ache, and I'm like, that's
dude.
terrible.
He said he swallows it every day. Every
That's
day.
a lot of fluoride.
Yeah.
Every day he brushes.
Is it truly like that bad for your body, or does it just give you stomach aches?
I mean, there's some people.
I have no clue. I really
Some-
don't.
Fluoride in our water. So
conspiracy theorists have alleged that fluoridated water is actually too much fluoride for your body.
for sure.
And so some people, and I'm not saying all people, but some people are saying that you have to use non-fluoridated toothpaste like Tom's toothpaste and such associated brands. Shout out Tom's toothpaste. This is an ad read. No, but like people talk shit about that all the time, where it's like fluoride in the water and shit. I don't know if that's real, but
Are you a big conspiracy with that, Brock?
I mean,
Or fluoride?
it's one of the ones I don't really get into.
Was fluoride turning the frogs gay?
It is turning the frogs gay.
What's it doing?
I can't remember what chemical that actually was. But allegedly, that was
No,
one of the
actually,
things.
That's
one of the things that he was
it was
actually
a
not.
pesticide or some shit.
Yeah, it's not
wasn't
one
it?
of the things he was actually wrong about. Like that pesticide was actually causing.
Yeah. It wasn't
This-
even
it was
gay. It was
causing-
turning like giving
No,
male
it-
parts to female frogs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
But apparently, also, aren't frogs like notorious for like having male
Changing,
and
yeah.
like aren't they notorious for that?
I
No.
don't know, but the way whoever explained it made a lot of sense. I'm like, holy shit, that one little pesticide, that one little, whatever particle, and it was just giving them, male parts, female parts.
Some
making
people
them-
are saying that these frogs have male and female parts, and that's not right. And that's not what God
Hey,
created.
I say do what makes you happy,
Yeah.
Have a penis if you want to have a penis.
I just thought about this today for some reason. Hell yeah.
It's like
Sticks you
that
right
family,
on.
it's like the Family Guy bit, dude. It's like, does your penis ever touch your vagina? Oh, it doesn't do that. Whoops.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you'd be surprised.
But over fluoridated water, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but maybe it is. I thought about the Flint. Do you think Flint's still in a water crisis?
They definitely are.
Yeah, I think so.
Could you imagine?
Bottled water, baby.
I just drink bottled water anyway, so.
Yeah, but
Imagine how hard it
Killing
is to
all the
find.
turtles, dude.
No, I recycle.
Imagine how hard it is to find sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Because like you have to boil your water, right? Like if you want to use it.
They legitimately had to boil their water still.
I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it been like 5 fucking years?
Give me a Google on that, Brock. Yeah, I think it has been that long, but like I know it was like obviously wasn't it just lead? It's the pipes. Isn't there lead in the pipes?
I don't know, dude.
I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know.
2020, Brock.
Yeah, but I don't
Started
know.
in 2014.
Apparently, people have also some people are saying no, but I've seen some people say that there's like 25 other cities that were built in similar times as Flint, and they were built with similar infrastructure, and so they're saying that there's going to be not only a water crisis there, but maybe in these other places. I don't know how true that is, and
Holy
also
shit.
memory sucks, so maybe it's fake. Are they not cool, dude?
You read it all that fast?
Ain't got water. There was an article that said the Michigan's supposed to shell out
It's
$600 million to.
It's now acceptable to drink. Dog, can you imagine?
Has
being
replaced
stuck at home?
85% of the pipes.
That's nuts.
So it's pretty good.
I just remember when it happened, that lady turned her bathtub's like water spigot thing on. It was just brown water.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen that at college houses, though. I mean, is it really that big? But no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's a big
Poop
deal.
water?
Poop water.
Wolf Lake Elementary drinking fountain water.
Hot
Dude,
dog
I
water?
don't know about you, but
Oh.
that shit was fucking banging, dog.
Dude, it tastes
Wolf
Wolf
Lake
Lake water? You like that?
It tasted like rusty nails and eggs mixed together, dude.
The worst water I've ever tasted.
But I would drink it. I would drink it when I was first.
I couldn't even drink it at practice.
It was rough.
I could not drink it.
It was rough.
You're telling me.
But you're the same guy that won't drink tap water.
I drink tap water.
But not willingly.
You would for basketball.
Yeah. But Albion's water was good.
It's not bad.
There was just iron in that. Nothing but. It was
Make you strong.
70% iron.
Make you strong, dude.
It's fucking iron in your puss too, dude. Settle down.
Whoa.
I don't think so, dude.
Why don't you drink some iron out? Come on, dude.
I think if you put a magnet around that water, it would just collect to the magnet. It was
I
so
agree.
crazy.
It was the worst.
No, but Cody, do you ever
It
go
was
home
very
to your,
nickely.
do you ever go home to your parents' house and like get a glass of water and you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know I do. But it's just crazy. You grow up on it. And you're like, that's the taste I like. But yeah,
I can agree with that.
then you go home after not being there. and you're like, what the fuck? I just taste like
These people are
a
drinking
soda
eggs.
can.
These people are drinking eggs and aluminum cans mixed together.
It does. Dude. Yeah, very nickely, nickel and dimey.
It's horrible. Tastes like you had a handful of change and you walked into the gas station and covered the rest of your bill with that change and then somehow touched your mouth with that hand later on. And you're like, yeah, that's nickels and pennies right there, baby.
For sure.
I like how Nestle Waters pops up. They're like, hey,
They're
you know how you
helping.
guys don't have water?
We do.
Buy some water from us, bitch. Healthy hydration. The thing that pisses me off about Nestle is like they don't even have a spring. They don't have a spring water. Am I
Do they not?
wrong? They got
all
that Nestle
purified?
Purified bullshit. I don't know if they have a real spring water. I could be wrong.
Purified's the better water.
I mean, you're
anyways.
wrong, but that's fine.
Better tasting
I
water.
agree, bro.
Chris, are you still a big Dasani guy?
I don't drink it anymore.
Do you
Only
see that
because-
big huffabaloo about Dasani?
About the salt in the water.
Yeah, and like
Oh fuck
they
'em,
said,
dude. Who
there's
cares?
Well, people
there's
add. Okay, so the thing about
something chloride, or I think they said there's.
well, the
some-
thing about purified water is they literally. It's pretty much. It's not boiled down water, but it's pretty much water that's so purified down that it's like 40 solid. Like the solids in it are so little that's why it's classified as purified water. Like there's
ions or whatever,
like there's no iron, there's no calcium, there's no this, there's no that. But that's what separates spring water. Like if you look at like a bottle of like Fiji or something, like it'll tell you the mineral content, and like it actually has electrolytes in it versus like
right.
and like that's obviously why it's more expensive. But it's I don't know. Purified water is just like I don't hate it, but it's you're getting the same thing every time.
You like purified water?
Yes.
It's better.
I just like a good spring water, dude.
Obviously, spring water or whatever is better for you to
Like
drink.
an
I just think
Evian,
some of 'em-
dude.
I think some of them taste like dirt. Like a
Yeah.
bad spring water just tastes like dirt to
For
me.
sure, but like it's usually the cheap ones for
What's
sure.
Yeah.
what's a bad spring water?
Like even
know,
Poland,
just
even
like,
Poland Spring is like moderately cheap. And it's fucking good.
I don't know. But apparently, like Dasani, they said that Dasani adds salt into the water.
Well, I saw some.
Well, they add
they brought,
they
they
add
took
electrolytes
it,
afterwards, or they try to add a little bit, and that's what they
Well,
add
the-
to it. It's
well, the-
sodium chloride, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Look up
but they were saying that
Dasani.
they're adding salt so that it doesn't actually hydrate you. Therefore, you will drink more of
Yeah,
it.
not true.
Yeah, that's what people were saying.
Yeah, look up the Dasani water bad.
That's a good one. I wish I wouldn't have forgotten your Google
These
earlier,
items are
dude.
known.
What was the Google earlier?
Do Asians age eggs for
Do Asians age eggs for 100 years?
Yeah, it's
No,
just,
but they are Asian.
it talks about how it adds like potassium chloride and all that stuff, and
Why
then,
is-
and then they go into like it's the stupid TikTok.
It says at certain levels. That's bullshit, dude.
yeah, and I mean
It's wet. It's what's that website? Wellness of the. I don't. They
well,
should-
wellness
Will you
of
click on that
Reddit.
drop down menu right there that you're
should
on?
go miss
Which
The
one?
banned in the UK.
Jesus. Oh
Legal
shit,
levels of.
that's crazy. Actually,
It says
So, yeah.
Dasani in the UK was found to
that
contain
was 2004 though.
illegal levels of what is that? Bromate.
Yeah, but they probably
Bromate,
changed it
yeah.
by now, right?
A chemical that could increase cancer.
so apparently Dasani is banned in the in the UK.
Fuck them. Who cares?
Fuck 'em.
But that was 15
Bunch of
years
blokes.
ago. That was
Yeah.
15 years ago, and I bet it's
Yeah,
not like that now.
True.
I don't know.
I just saw it, and it said that it had
Oh, this is this
different
year, okay.
additives and all that stuff, and I just
God,
wanted
that
to know
picture
if you
looks
heard.
good.
I'm surprised they haven't changed it.
He's getting hard on over here. He's fucking all horned
I'd
up.
go for a
dude.
bottle of Dasani right now.
It's not great.
I love it. I'm still pissed that they didn't.
You big Dasani guy, Brock?
I like Dasani,
Yeah.
but I just don't.
Good stuff.
Not what I buy.
What do you buy?
You buy Dollar General water, right?
No, just like off-brand purified water.
Ice
bottles-
Great value water.
The bottles he can really squeeze while he's
Yeah,
drinking.
dude.
Yeah.
The ones where
I
the
do-
lids barely fit onto it because they're
Yes.
so cheaply made.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to drink it all in one.
Yeah.
I've got a question
Yeah.
for you. Once you, well, this might not be the case for you, but if and you finish one, which I know you don't do often, you just leave it.
Are you alleging that he only drink half? He drinks half his
I am
waters.
alleging that, and I can fucking prove it.
Prove it.
I would gladly go to your car. And,
You can
and
What's that? Did you bring that bottle of water in, Brock?
You sure did.
You did? How
What,
empty
does
is it?
every bottle I bring need to be empty?
Okay, and he's also gonna pull
Bring it
this.
full or bring it empty, brother. Don't bring it at all.
Goddamn.
He's gonna say he's not done with it. That's what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you like twist them up, and so they're nice
No.
and all the air?
Are you
and then
asking him if he ever makes bottle rocket?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I hate that
or
shit.
water bottle?
You don't hate
Shit
that.
pisses me off
Stop.
when people do that.
What?
That's fun times.
Why are you mad?
It's annoying. And they shoot it at you. It's fucking annoying.
I don't want to call anybody out in particular, but remember when the band kids in our school used to explode milk cartons?
No.
Those kids were badass, dude.
Dude, hell yeah.
Engineering and whatnot, dude. Yeah,
I
they
don't
used to-
remember this at all.
I don't even know how they did it, but it was somehow just rolling up a milk carton where it would still have air in it, but they somehow had it pretty fucking suction, and they would stomp on it like you would a can or anything else, and it would just make a little
Yeah.
boom boom sound.
Yeah. What about people throwing pencils into the ceiling?
Total band guy move.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys
move, though.
remember when we used to get carrots at lunch and shoot them at each other?
That is actually something good to bring up because
I also
we
hated that.
spent 2 years of middle school, maybe even 3, maybe all the years, literally just them giving us baby carrots for some unknown reason, and us finding them so slippery and slick and slimy enough that you could just squeeze them so hard that you can shoot it upwards of 30 yards.
Dude, it's so far.
Not even exaggerating. You could shoot it across a whole auditorium. Like, it was insane.
Boone was so good at it because his little dainty fingers.
And then it was every single week where it was like, why'd you give us this?
Didn't they ban carrots?
I mean, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
I thought they banned carrots because there would be such a massive. Because you just see like one table out of the whole entire cafeteria just going.
Well, eventually we'd been had.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And they had caught us, and we had to clean up the lunchroom maybe upwards of 3 times.
The problem was they weren't individually packaged carrots like you would get at like a Subway or something.
Oh yeah, they're just.
They just
tub
freely
of-
were
yeah.
there, and I remember Boone sitting down at the lunch table
Oh.
with an entire tray of baby carrots one day. No ranch, no nothing. Literally just overfilling his tray with baby carrots. And I'm like, oh my
Just double fisted it.
Yeah.
We're looking for wabbits.
He had to have had 100 to 200 carrots on his plate.
Oh my god.
Ammunition, you mean?
Yeah.
100, 200 ammunition.
What do you think the lunch lady charged him for when he got there?
I don't know. Be like, 325, I guess. That's a lot of carrots, but it's only carrots.
It's only carrots.
You know, they looked at him and it's like, Boone, what are you doing? Oh, nothing.
There was no food fights though. It was just baby carrots pop. We called it popping carrots
Popping carrots
because you could seriously just squeeze the end of it. They're so slimy.
Can we talk about time?
If you're at home,
where
try
you-
it.
Let's talk about it, dude.
The mashed potato.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Scariest day of my life. Fallen soldier, dude.
All gave some and some gave all. So it starts with we just go to lunch. We just go to lunch in like the 7th grade. And there's always a couple hype dudes that are just running through the lunch line or whatever. And so we're like halfway through the lunch line. I don't even remember who I was with. And I was just standing next to someone. We're going through talking to each other. And it was like, do you remember that fucking shit ass but kind of fire like country fried steak we used to have? They used to always serve potatoes
gravy?
and gravy with it.
Hated
Right?
it.
I liked
come
it.
I
on.
hated
It was
it.
fire.
And so
Great.
they had the circular little thing. You just pile it up with some mashed potatoes, a little bit something. And dude, it was like they're in those like little subway container things. Like I don't know what's going on underneath them, but I assume it's an inferno.
It's like hot water underneath. Yeah.
It's that hot water shit, and so there's literally a volcano underneath this heating it. Okay, and so it just gets on your plate like, hey, you want one of these? And so you get one, whatever.
Extra sloppy.
Yeah. And so I go through the line, and I'm like just waiting to pay, and I'm like fifth in line. This is not a lie on my life whatsoever. I swear to God, this is exactly what happened. And I didn't even talk about it until maybe 2 years later.
I watched it.
And so I'm going through, and I'm maybe like third in line now. And I'm just like, holy shit, this line's not moving, whatever. Like, how long does it take? I literally take a bite of my mashed potatoes. One singular bite. And so as the volcano was heating the container's heating the mashed potatoes. And so not only is the container 300 degrees, the mashed potatoes might be. And so I'm like, I take a big gulp of it, right?
Had to.
And I'm like second in line, maybe getting to the line now. And like I hand my lunch card or fucking punch it in or do whatever. And I'm just like, holy shit, that is fucking hot. It's rolling down my esophagus. No, I'm not even kidding. It's as if you would have drinking 1,000,000 proof alcohol. That's what it felt like. And I was like, holy shit. And so I just tried to casually open my milk because I was like, I'm going to need a drink on this one. We're gonna need some ocean for this volcano. And literally, get it cracked open, and I take a step, and I'm like, maybe I'll just get it right here. And the pain is so great within my chest, and it's so profound. I'm like, holy. And I start to get like and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I start to get all tunnely, and I'm like, holy shit, this pain is something. And before I could even do anything else, I wake up covered in mashed potatoes. I fucking collapsed in mashed potatoes. I had passed out because of the pain from the heat, from the volcano, from the table, from the container to the potatoes, down my esophagus, and I almost died, you could say. And so I walked out of lunch like it was all cool, and it wasn't. Because I had to go to the office, and they're like, maybe he's dying. Maybe he's got cancer. So I walk in there, and they're like, they run a couple of their tests, and by test, they're like, you good?
Check you
out. Yeah, they just kind of give you the squinty eye, and they're like, you okay? And so they did a blood sugar test on me. I was like, fucking, come on. Whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm diabetic, but whatever. No. But so I get tested, and they're like, yeah, you're fine. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, what happened? I was like,
nothing.
Did not say it. Did not say why. Did not tell my dad why. I was like, yeah, just passed out. Which is a lot more suspicious than, dude, I should have just said I ate mashed potatoes that were so hot from the volcano, from the table, from the container to the mashed potatoes down my esophagus.
Yeah, why'd you lie?
Then I almost died. I didn't even lie. I just was like, no, I just passed out. Nothing happened. Just passed out.
Dude, I remember seeing it.
Me too. Yeah.
It was insane because our table was right, like where we all used to sit, was right next to where he was walking.
Yeah,
and I'm not kidding.
I made it like
he felt like a sack of potatoes, dude.
Yeah,
from the volcano, from the table. Yeah, it was just.
Yeah,
it was insane.
But that was good. The fall, honestly. I don't think I took it on the head, to be honest. I could have. I might have, but I was fine.
I think you just belly flopped onto the floor.
Yeah. Dude. Safety first. Get your milks ready before you eat the volcano mashed potatoes.
I just remember him saying, yeah, I ate mashed potatoes, and we were all like, get the fuck out of here.
Was that one bite worth it, though?
No. No, but like it's not that exact situation, but like it's happened to me before where I was like, dude, that is so painful, where I'm just like,
you fucking passed out.
It's happened 2 or 3 times.
I make the mistake of if I get something in my mouth that's too hot, I swallow it immediately.
Yeah, then you feel it.
Yeah, and it's like a fucking boulder running down your chest.
But then could you not get the milk carton open and then passed out? Yeah. Because that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
No, but like
Did you do the every person has something they're hot, they go and like that, they're just trying to blow it out. Did you try that at all? Did that help at all?
Come on, dude. It was a volcano from the table to the container to the mashed potatoes to my esophagus. And it just, dude, I was literally like it made me freeze. You know what I mean? Like the pain was so crazy where I was like, oh, tunnel vision. I hit my tailbone so hard 2 different times. 2 separate occasions that I've passed out. One time was pre the ice ball when I went off the ramp. So the precursor to the ice ball was me going off the ramp, hitting my ass bone so hard that I passed out for like 3 seconds. As soon as I awake from the slumber, smash with an ice ball, for sure concussion. Not exaggerating.
And you woke up knowing it was Jordan or Jordy.
Yep. Because who else would do that? And then another time I was playing hide and go seek, and I was sitting on top of a file cabinet. Pretty good spot. It was like hidden in a corner, all spooky, crazy, and it just slid out. You know, because like my back was against the wall and I pushed it out a little bit. I just went straight down onto my ass bone. I just woke up. I was like,
You passed out.
Cold sweat.
Dude, what the fuck?
This, I'm not even kidding, not exaggerating. This was 8 years old.
It's a tough ass bone, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever passed out. Ever.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think I ever have.
I knocked myself out with Heelys one time.
With Heelys or while you were on Heelys?
I was on Heelys, which weren't mine, and I'm not much of a Heelys guy. And I bonked to the back of my head.
Bonked it.
And woke up again. That time was actually concussive and was actually probably bad, and the ice ball incident, but we're fine here.
Yeah. There was a kid not too long ago that came into Best Buy with Heelys on, and one of my coworkers was ringing him out, and I noticed he had Heelys on, and right after he paid, I was like, hey, bro, can you ride out of the department for me all cool like? He's like, yeah, dude, sure. And he thought he was the coolest guy ever because I asked him to do this. So we have hardwood floor. He's on the hardwood floor, and he's like going. He's cool. Hits the carpet, almost wipes out, dude. And I was like,
I thought you were gonna say he's gonna
man.
hit. Yeah, he's gonna.
He bumped one of our computer tables, and then like started to go again, hit the carpet, and almost passed out or wiped out. I'm like, I probably could have gotten in trouble for it.
That ain't
technically
it,
not my fault.
Yeah.
Right.
I did invoke him, but yeah, it was hilarious.
Disturbed the peace.
Yeah.
How many times have you passed out or just been out cold?
Just twice that I can remember.
Elaborate.
Well, I guess one I passed out was in like middle school. I got stung by a couple bees at baseball practice. Passed out.
Say what?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did.
What grade?
Probably like 5th.
Oh.
You were there.
There's no chance I was
You
there.
might have been kicked. That was the same team you got kicked off of.
Yeah.
So you probably weren't there.
I wasn't there.
But yeah.
Got stung by a couple bees
There's a couple
and passed
bees.
out.
Passed out.
I want to hear more.
Are we talking like couple like it's in 2 or you had a whole flock of them
Oh, there's a
swarming
whole
you?
nest of them. It was, yeah.
He's just
There's
exaggerating.
a whole swaggle of bees.
Uh-huh. But
There
only
was
2
nowhere
got
to
me,
go.
so I ran away from the rest. And then,
Passed out.
man, I just got
Passed
dizzy.
out from 2 things as big?
Yeah, but I think I was a lot of adrenaline. And when that bee sting gets in your adrenaline, I think that made me pass out.
Why were you getting stung by bees? What'd you do?
Oh.
What'd you do to the bees?
It was just a nest under the bleachers that were there. It was at Gage Field or whatever. And
Good field?
I leaned
No
back.
rocks?
No rocks. Leaned back and
I'm assuming rocks.
grabbed
Rocks
it.
everywhere.
Yeah, it was horrible.
We had to pick up rocks at the end of our practice. There were so many rocks.
No.
Not exaggerating, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I swear to God. We would have to pick up a glove full of rocks.
Oh, to try and help. Yeah, just to help out. And
Try to
get
help
them
out and
Yeah.
make the field not just rocks.
my
It took about 3 years before it
It's-
actually was playable.
If this is telling you how bad of a field it is, it's next to the asphalt plant, which, by the way,
yeah.
has a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
So it
wouldn't-
doesn't really make any sense.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but it has a lot of
A
rocks.
lot of rocks going in and out of that joint.
That's fucked up. I can't believe that. That's weird. They didn't make us get rid of some sand at Wolf
Pick up a
Lake.
gallon of sand on your way
Jesus.
out. Yeah.
The sandiest fucking baseball field you've ever seen.
I don't
in
know
your
how
life.
they did
You
that.
would die, just go stuck.
Yeah.
It kind of was nice to dive in though.
I mean, yeah, but
Like if you made a diving
easy
play,
on
it
you.
wasn't that bad.
But when it was windy, it was sandy.
Yeah.
Like a sandstorm going
I
on.
swear to God.
in your
I
eyes,
swear on my
dude.
life.
Or imagine taking a fucking heater of a ground ball in bumpy ass sand. You didn't know
Yes.
what was
And
going to
also,
happen.
it's very smart architecture when you think about it because the pitcher is looking directly in the sun in the evenings from that diamond. And and the center fielder, if there's anything I want from my baseball diamond, it's putting the sun in the defense's eyes every single time. You know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's fine.
They
Maybe
weren't thinking
maybe put the
evening games.
maybe put the field north and south. You know, maybe don't put it directly fucking east and west, and have it directly in your fucking eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's
We're thinking of the hitters, dude. Come on.
But I'm saying if you
just kidding.
but if it's
I
a
know.
north south diamond right there,
Yes.
come on, fucking boneheads, dude.
I remember pitching on that field, and there'd be a point where you literally didn't know if you threw a strike or a ball.
Yeah.
Or if they hit a pop up or something or a ball right at you.
And I have wildly squinty eyes, so I can't see it.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
So what's the other time you got?
That was just in football. But I got the concussion. I guess I didn't pass
You
out.
got
I
stung
just
by a bee.
yeah,
Bees.
multiple bees.
I've got a bee story. I was once woken up getting stung by a bee.
In a house.
Yeah. I was sleeping in my parents' house. I was literally sleeping. I wake up to a large amount of pain in my hand. And I'm like, ow, what the fuck is this? I see a little bee just squirming in there. And he's in there. He's stuck in there.
What kind of dog and pony show you guys running over there?
That's
Just
crazy.
believe that shit?
Why you
I'm
just letting
pissed.
bees in?
One time, my cousin Alyssa got stung by a bee when we were at the zoo, and she was crying so badly that we had to leave the zoo, and I'm still pissed about it.
Oh.
For being honest,
That's what happened to zoos.
How
dude.
old was she?
I was probably 7 to 9, and she was probably 10 to 12.
She couldn't have sucked it up.
Couldn't have sucked up an old bee snake.
Dude, I went to the beach. Hey, Blake, will you get me another one?
No.
Thank you.
I feel like that looks like a proper drink, Brock.
Drinking some windshield wiper fluid?
Dude, it's not great.
That looks like a proper drink.
Brock, what's your
Kinda
favorite,
tastes like cotton
favorite
candy.
animal?
In the zoo?
Yeah.
Or in the zoo?
In the zoo.
Oh man, probably the lion.
Can I tell you one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Indy, and it's really not great.
It's all right.
But the walrus, like
Okay.
right when you walk in,
Okay.
you don't understand how big a walrus
Dude.
is. You cannot even think about how big a walrus is
Dog.
until you're like, that's an elephant in the water, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's just so fucking
Or
big.
dude, have you ever seen a fucking rhino? The
Yeah.
same way. You're like, holy
The
shit.
Indianapolis one has rhinos, don't they?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
No,
They
they,
have a
do.
dolphin exhibit, which I'm not really cool with, but I'm not
They do
Not
have
that
like
guy.
a dolphin. Yeah, a dolphin.
not that cool.
They
but
did like a whole show even.
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Dude, Tara and I went to the Chicago Zoo. They had this huge segment with fucking gorillas, dude. Gorillas creep me the fuck out, dude. They're so fucking big, dude. Holy shit.
they're big.
Dude, like, it's like their whole... Oh, dude.
What freaks me out about gorillas, though, legitimately, they live on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, they're just running around on their fucking hands on the
Dude,
ground,
if
just
they...
chilling.
What's so fucked up is they could literally rip me in half if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, they're super strong.
They could literally just grab an arm, grab a leg, and just go yeet.
Age-old argument. We going grizzly bear
Oh.
or gorilla?
I would say gorilla.
Dude, okay,
Grizzly bear can
what's
be upwards of 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 times larger
I need you.
Really?
than a gorilla.
Do you remember this? It's that
Four
it's that
times
same
larger than a
argument.
gorilla.
Just look up grizzly bear. See how big they are, because I think a gorilla at max is 400 to 600 pounds.
Dude, grizzly bears are huge. But do you remember the? It's exactly like that, but it's like you get one dude with a shotgun.
We scroll up a little bit. It was right there. That's obviously the average, but females 290 to 440, males 600. So I guess they're not that much bigger. But look up a gorilla, I guess.
My 440-pound life.
6'5" for the length. 350. I guess it wouldn't be bad. Be a toughie.
You have thumbs. You have your hands.
Yeah, but what else you got?
My thing
We
with
don't have razor sharp
They
fucking
got pretty
claws
sharp
and
teeth.
teeth.
Claws
They
and-
got pretty
yeah.
sharp
I
teeth.
don't
They
know.
do have those incisors that can just fuck.
my thing with bears versus gorillas, I'd probably take the bear because I know I'm gonna have to wrestle the gorilla. Like he's got hands, he's got feet,
Yeah.
like he can maneuver me. Where the bear,
He's got some coordination, probably.
But the bear's
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
just going to eat you
Yeah,
when
that's
you're
the thing.
alive.
And bears can run, dude.
just keep it away from their mouth, I guess, right? But I feel like that's the thing. You're gonna have to wrestle a gorilla.
Yeah.
He's got some coordination. They kind of use their body parts like humans.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to wrestle the guy, and he's gonna be way stronger than you. So he'll probably just fucking choke you out and then devour you.
I mean, we're obviously not winning against any.
Or are we talking gorilla versus a grizzly bear? Or which one would we rather fight ourselves?
We were talking gorilla versus grizzly bear, and then Chris took it to the next.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were talking
Okay.
about what would you rather fight?
Oh.
I'm taking a grizzly bear.
I think so.
to win, or you'd rather fight it?
I'm taking
I'm both.
to fight, but I'm taking a gorilla over a bear
Wow.
to win
That
bear
matchup.
versus gorilla. Yeah,
I'm also taking a
The
gorilla.
inter-squad scrimmage
Yeah.
of the animal species.
Beef and potato. Yeah.
But do you guys remember that like chart? It's like there's tons of different options. It's like 2 gorillas, 3 grizzly bears, like 4 lions, 10,000 rats, a guy with a shotgun, and just like a whole bunch of different animals. And it's like you get to pick 2 collective groups to help defend you, and the rest are coming to get you. It's a legit argument. It's fucking crazy, dude.
What kind of groups are you talking about?
Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta look. I don't know how you find it, but it's. I've
what
seen
are
it
the
on
what are the
Twitter.
rats gonna do? Just overpower it?
There's 10,000 of them. What do you
I
mean?
guess 10,000 of them. That's a
And
lot
then
of
there's like
rats.
8
lot of
crocodiles as an option, and then like a dick ton of birds and like
Human measurement.
bugs.
Dick ton of birds.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like a bunch of different, and then, like you got to pick 2, and the rest are coming to kill you. And I'm like, fuck, that's a good one. Because like you get, what do you pick? 4 lions, you know, or you do go for 3 grizzly bears, 2 gorillas. You know what I mean? It's like
Dude, when
Always go volume.
volume, rats.
Always go volume.
What about the guy with the shotgun?
Oh, take him for sure.
yeah, but you only got a certain amount of bullets.
You can only fire as quick as you can.
Well, you could fire.
What are you gonna
him.
do with 10,000 against 10,000 rats?
he got himself a Henry
Birdshot.
rifle, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm taking the guy in that picture.
I don't know. I think you might have to.
I think I am.
One lucky place shot, and you're saved from a fucking gorilla or something. You know what I mean?
Back, did you guys ever see that gorilla that knew sign language, and they got her a cat, and the cat got hit by a car, and she was like,
Sad.
she was so sad, and it was like, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? It was real though, and I was like, damn. Somehow the cat gets away though, you know. Seems pretty suspicious. Seems like a gorilla ate a cat and acted pretty sad. No.
I don't want to. I
Or
don't
ripped
want
it in
to
half.
come back to your conversation, but the alligator thing. When me and Sarah were at the zoo, they have. I don't remember if it's alligators or crocodile exhibit, but you can go like
Same.
yes,
But different.
but different. But they have like the glass window where it's got the water and they're hanging out. But they were up above the water,
Yeah.
just chilling on the grass. And at the Fort Wayne Zoo, there's like an entrance for employees only, where it kind of goes up this little ramp. Me and Sarah were sitting up there, and both the alligators are sitting there, and me and Sarah just staring at this one. And it's like got its eyes open, it's looking back at us, and it's just fully laying down. We're just sitting there for a couple minutes, and it starts to like slowly raise up and like stare at us, and like we're safe. It's in it's. But I'm like, I don't like cat. I don't like cat at
They're
all.
Crazy.
Can we go back a half step in the employees only entrance? Does it say you must wear khaki cargo pants past this
Yeah.
point?
And boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at a certain length.
Well, they have to be above
Rolled
the
up.
knee.
If they're
Above the
shorts,
knee,
they're
duh.
above the
And they
knee.
gotta
But
be rolled up.
if
Sure,
they're
yeah,
down to
sure.
the legs, they have to have at least minimum 15 pockets on them.
All the way down.
Your keys
Yeah.
have to be jingling off of it. Like Mike the janitor.
Yeah. But no, this alligator started to raise up on its 4 legs and just stare at us, and I was like,
They're literally dinosaurs. They're
Yeah.
fucking dinosaurs.
dude, it's
See the video
crazy.
of the one biting the other one and just rolling its leg off?
Death roll, dude.
Dude, it literally bites an alligator's leg, rolls it off, just pops off an alligator's leg.
Sometimes
and just
brothers,
fucking eats it.
sometimes brothers fight.
And then
They
the
really
other
do
one,
beat
and then
your
the
own
fucking
sometimes.
the other crocodile with his leg gone. He's just like, meh, just fucking cool.
I've seen
Ah,
I
shit.
saw
It was a bad day.
I saw
Damn it, Barb.
I saw a rescue crocodile, dude, that literally had its bottom jaw partially bitten off by
Holy
another
shit.
crocodile. So its jaw was like to here, and then there was just a space from where it didn't heal anymore.
Fuck,
And it's like, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
dude. They're
If you ever watch like River Monsters, like he there's a episode where he goes and tries to hunt down this like fish, but it's in Africa somewhere, and he basically goes to this like third world part of this
It's
fucking
the Goliath tigerfish, dude.
Yeah, but he goes and there's like
It's real.
this society that's removed from the rest of the modern world, and they have this channel that's just filled with alligators, like
Crocodiles.
if they're crocodiles.
Which
if
are
there's
even
like
scarier.
if there's like an island, there's like 100 crocodiles sitting on it, and they send all of these guys to do the fishing in this area, and all these guys are criminals, so like murderers, shit like that. Like that's their job, is they're on this little section of
Because
this
they're
land.
murderers, they're
Yeah,
working
that's-
next to the crocodiles.
Yeah, it's like work release in U.S., but basically he gets there. And
You're
he-
working the crocodile shift tonight, boys.
but he's there, and he gets this story from this guy that got taken by an alligator, and the alligator puts him in the death roll, and he's like trying to get out of it, and he's like, "Yeah, he took my arm." The alligator death rolled his arm off, and the guy got out.
Dude, I don't think you realize how ridiculous. Like, they're fucking dinosaurs.
It is a
son.
crazy animal. You know what's really fucking stupid? You can just stop that animal with a roll of tape.
Yeah.
Covering its eyes too.
But literally, you can. Why can you hold its mouth shut? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You're just like,
When
yeah,
their-
fuck this thing,
Their
and then as
bite
soon as
force is so fucking hardcore, but
Yeah.
then you just like,
it doesn't
I
make
wonder
any
if it's
sense.
like I wonder if it's like a pressure point, like when you pick up a cat like that.
I don't know. From what I understand, it's just they don't have any strength with the outward
Upward,
muscles.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it's still what?
yeah.
yeah.
Like, hey, Steve Irwin conquered the world with a roll of fucking electrical tape, and these things are still out here chomping people to death in Africa and fucking Australia.
When I was looking at him, I just couldn't stop thinking this thing's literally a dinosaur, and it's literally like they have armor plating.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they're scary as shit to look at. They're just terrifying little animals. Not
Gator got
little.
your hand.
Yeah,
I got his eye.
yeah.
Dude, I didn't know
Just
this
kidding.
until
I got his whole fucking head.
I didn't know this until recently, but you know how when they sit in the water and you just see their head, they're not laying flat. Their head is like this, but their body is
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Isn't
Really?
that fucked up? Yeah, dude. There's a picture of it somewhere
Yeah.
online that like went viral. Like, holy shit, this is how alligators or crocodiles look in the water, and it's literally like their head here, but then their body curls down.
Really? I mean, it
Yeah,
makes
and
sense.
It's something to do with their fucking crazy ass tail because it's super strong and it just propels them, and they can.
They look
can
like
rise
they
up
look
and
like
stuff.
someone drew them.
Truly, truly.
They're terrifying.
I could take a fucking crocodile.
What the hell is the difference between a croc and an alligator, anyways?
Crocodiles are just they're a related species, but they're just two different. Like crocodiles are literally, I think crocodiles are pretty much in Africa, like on the Nile and shit, and they're in Australia. They're saltwater crocodiles. There's also freshwater crocodiles, which really aren't shit, apparently. But the saltwater crocodiles, they're huge. Like I'm talking like I could be exaggerating, but like I think like 15
15,
feet.
yeah.
I think like 15 feet. Like
And they get up to 20 and shit.
and which is saying a lot because it's bigger than alligators, and like even I've seen gators in Florida where I'm just like, holy shit. Like I went to this place in Florida and they had like a moat around it, and I was like, that's kind of funny. And there's like a little bridge going over it, and literally you could look down and there's like a fucking 10-foot gator in there.
Yeah.
Just chilling. Like he's got like little, the green mossy gross shit on him, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And he just looks so
how you know it's
camouflaged.
old.
And I was like, holy shit. Like it just looked crazy. And I was like, dude, I can only imagine like
Twice that.
I mean, real
Yeah.
country. Well, also other countries where you're like, yeah, I couldn't go into the water today. There was a whole gang of crocodiles. pretty rough. Not good swimming conditions. Couldn't swim my 5K.
Yeah.
I feel like those waters, people aren't swimming 5Ks. People are trying to fish and live.
Yeah, 100%.
And then they're like, or like bathe. And they're like, ah, shit, can't do that today.
Yeah.
Fucking Greg.
Like, what's this? What's this thing you got up here?
Well, I was gonna.
You could, bub. Mashed potatoes got it.
Oh fuck. Well, I was gonna ask you. So, I'm the type of guy, for whatever reason, whenever I have to truly poop, and if I'm like, ooh, I can't go right now, and if I hold it in, it's whatever, I can hold it in. I'm one of those guys. I could hold in for a little while. I'm not talking 8 hours, but I'm talking.
That's me right there.
I'm talking a couple maybe. And I was just thinking to myself, sometimes like it goes away,
Yeah.
and then you want it to be out of you, and then you can't.
Yeah. No.
So
for sure.
my thought was like, what's the perfect poop window? Like, is it 3 minutes after you feel like you have to poop? Is it like you just happen to be around the bathroom and you're like, oh my God, I have to poop? And you just walk in there? Like, is that the perfect timing for your poop? Because I feel like the longer you wait, the sloppier it gets.
It's true.
But I don't know if that's true.
Are you talking if you're in public or at home?
I mean, I'm not pooping in public at all, so that's fine.
Well, like, so if I'm at home and I just even feel the slightest cusp, I'm bang, going into the bathroom.
Whoa.
I also agree.
Damn.
That
Bada bing,
quick?
boom, bap. Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna sit there and fucking.
So an immediate poop
might
window.
have to poop. Sure. If I'm in public,
Code red poop window.
if I'm in public, you know, you get the feeling in your stomach. You're like, this isn't one that I want to hold in. You know what I mean? This ain't one that's gonna stay in here for very long.
No,
it
yeah.
wants out. Those ones I go.
It has a mind of its own.
But like sometimes if I'm just, you know, browsing around, shopping around, got my walking shoes on, you know.
Walking a beat downtown.
Yeah, and I feel one, I'm like, that ain't shit. Fucking keep it in there, keep them sauced.
This is a pussy shit.
Yeah, I'll hold it. But if I'm at home, I'm going immediately.
I agree.
Unless I'm actively like doing something, then I'll probably wait a couple minutes. But I would say probably 3 minutes.
But how can it has to be? The stars have to align.
Why would you wait if you're at home?
The stars have to align though. If you're
For
at home.
what?
But what are the chances? Unless you're the same time weird guy every day. There's some weird ones out there. Like, what if you're at work?
Do you believe in a poop schedule?
Kinda, but I was at work today. I don't know what happened. I didn't even eat anything today, and I was just like, something's getting inside of me. Feels like rocks are tumbling around inside of me. Something's
that.
going on. Horrible. And so I finally get home, you know, right before I come here, and I get home and I was like, something's got to give, Buster.
Yeah.
And I feel it, you know. And so I go into the bathroom. Everything's all cool, and I was like, oh shit, this is sour.
Oh,
That's my first thought.
That's such a crazy way to describe it, too.
But I looked over, and there in the corner, there's like we have like a walk-in, like a stand-up shower, and on the corner of that and like the wall, there's a spider right there. And this bathroom, I'm not even kidding you, I've killed a dozen spiders in it in the last month. Like, I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know how it keeps happening.
Torch
Like,
it down,
I'm talking
son.
like they're all those little.
Torch it
They're all those
down.
little like daddy long. They're not daddy long legs, but they look like it. They're just little bodies, crazy long legs. So I've killed so many of them. So one of those little guys was there, and I was like, I'm gonna kill that guy. And so I kill him, you know. And I do my business, and I stand up and I flush the toilet. And we have like low flow toilet situation, you know,
Energy
like,
efficient.
yeah, save the water.
Yeah, sure.
And the way it's set up in one of my bathrooms, there's not enough water in one. And so, like, you know, like, let's say here's the little cup of the toilet. Here's the secondary level to, like, where you aim for your pee, kind of, you know? And then here's, like, the big bowl of the toilet. And so the second level, though, it's only covered halfway in water, like, up to this point. And so my poop just happens to drop right here to where there's not water on it.
Okay.
So it immediately, for one, smells horrible. If your poop doesn't go in the water, it smells so bad. And so literally I'm wiping as quick as I can. And plus I got to get over here, you know, I already delayed it enough, you know, I had to get over here. And so it's sitting there and I was like, oh, and so I stand up and I'm just like, oh no, flush it. Does not go down. And then I was like, dude, I'm not even exaggerating. That looks like pulled pork. Oh, fuck, dude. And I wish I was kidding. And I was like, dude, honestly, I thought for a second, I was like, dude, should I like take a deeper look at that? Because I don't know if that's actually great. But I didn't even eat anything today. I swear to God, like I had a piece of pizza at work. Did not eat anything upward. I had a cup of coffee. And so anyway, I was like, man, I don't know if that's great. So I flush it. Doesn't go down because it's in the secondary level with no water. And it's not like a fucking
But isn't the water like?
it's not like a school or a factory toilet where it's like you know, all the way down.
Vacuum of sorts.
There's water, yeah, vacuum of sorts. And there's water pressure. There's definitely water pressure. And so it doesn't go, I'm like, oh fuck. And so I've had it happen, not even this bad, but I've had it happen a little bit before where I just flush it a second time and I'm like, oh, it's gone. So I flush it again. Doesn't go away.
Is a third
fuck.
flush?
You have to get your hands involved.
Go for the third flush. Doesn't go away.
Oh no.
And you have to wait after every flush
Yeah,
for the bowl
for
to fill
the-
back
uh-huh.
up.
Yeah, but it's low flow, so you don't have to wait that long.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I go to the other bathroom because we have a toilet brush, and I was like, that's my only chance. I have to knock it in there.
Oh.
And so long story short, that part was actually fairly easy. What is not easy is getting a gross-ass toilet brush from one side of your house to the other. It's fucking disgusting. A piece of water dripped out, and I gagged. I almost threw up. A piece of toilet brush poop. And so, like, no, at this point, this isn't even my poop water. And I'm transferring it to the toilet, the other toilet where the pulled pork sandwiches with no bun. And I just knock it in there with the brush. And I see some toilet bowl cleaner, so I literally,
Good.
I had to clean the toilet and the brush because it was such a nefarious, sour, and unbelievable pulled pork looking dump. And it was so bad. And I feel shame about it.
I don't.
But that's what made me late, truthfully.
I understand because that toilet is the same way.
Oh yeah, it just sticks on the side.
It just sticks on the side, and you have to get your hands
You got to
in.
eat it again.
You got to get your hands in.
I've never had a.
This is
Never
making
had
me
it
feel
stick.
uncomfortable.
Never had. I don't have sticky poop, I guess, but I've never had it stick to the.
Yeah, sticky poop.
What's not normal about your poop looking like pulled pork with mild sauce on it?
Mild sauce on it as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
Red?
Didn't look great. It wasn't red, but it was
Dark.
Dude, I need to stop eating tacos on Sunday nights.
Taco Sundays,
Holy shit,
Taco
dude.
Sundays, and Taco Tuesdays now.
As
dude.
soon as I get done,
Shout
Sarah,
out. Hey,
Sarah
hold on,
like,
hold on. Shout out Famous Taco.
shout out Famous Taco.
Tuesdays, Sundays,
Tuesday and Sunday.
but every other day.
Future sponsor.
$1.50. Fire.
I love it. Yeah,
I'll need
for sure.
cilantro if you don't get it with both. You're fake.
I get it with that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
He asked for a taco with just meat. Right?
No,
Anyways,
I did the first time, but I do get it with the. It's a lot
Anyways, dude, as soon as I get done, it's just there.
Really?
dude.
That quick?
Dude, it's insane. Because I get chorizo now. And the chorizo.
Chorizo, the
fucks me
chorizo
up.
there is fire, dude.
Dude,
Damn.
it's so greasy.
Who cares?
Grizzy.
I want to die.
No, I like it. I like it, dude.
wanna die.
It's so greasy that like the bottom of your styrofoam takeout thing is just covered in
It
red
is.
grease.
It really is.
And use the red sauce, so it's also very hot. Dude,
Don't
like
sleep
I'll-
on the green though. The green is tasty.
yeah, I do like it, but I don't like it with the chorizo. It's not a chorizo salsa, but dude, I'll just do it right after I'm done, and then I'll wake up the next day and I'm still not done pooping.
Whoa.
Like I'm not on the toilet all night, but like
You've taken like a
yeah,
number of
and I know that they're all attributed to tacos the night before, and it's just insane. I don't like it, but they're.
and
I mean,
obviously doesn't like you.
I do it every Sunday because they're fire. But they're not. I get it. I get the poop situation you're in.
the poop is a
Pulled
tough
pork poops.
situation.
It was rough. Because I also waited the whole day at work and I was like, what's going on in this tummy of mine? And then I get home and I was like, it's time to unload the bags.
Yeah.
And you did, and
Yeah.
fucking got caught.
Baggage return, boys.
It's all over the place.
No, it was fine. Toilet's clean now though.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
You gagged.
You and Jack poop in separate bathrooms?
He refuses to go in the other bathroom because there's a dozen spiders every month in there. Oh, that dude! Honestly, that's the part that I totally meant to put in that I totally forgot. So I kill the spider when I'm on the toilet. As soon as I get up and pull my pants up and try to flush it, for failure, I see another spider on the floor and I was like, oh fuck! So I kill that one, and then I see a fucking third one, dude.
Jesus.
Not even kidding. All the exact same type of spider, but they literally looked like they had run out from fucking each other. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And so, long story short, I went on a spider rampage earlier.
Thank God.
What'd you kill him with?
My foot?
Barefoot?
No, I was wearing
You
shoes.
should have fucking tortured him, dude. I fucking hate
You know that
spiders.
transition.
Torturing him, pulling him from
dude,
limb
do
to
you know-
I
limb?
want to.
You know that
dude.
transition period of like when you get to your house where you're like, oh, I know I have to shit. When you get to your house, but you're not comfortable enough because you're like, oh, I really have to shit. So you go directly to the bathroom and your shoes are still on.
Yeah.
That's what I was in.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I got a dedicated flip flop around the house that I used to kill spiders with.
Jack has one for sure. There was one that dangled down in the fucking shower in front of me the other day. Same one, same exact type, little ass bitch. And then I was like, I have nothing to kill this guy with. Use my bare hands.
Just clapped him?
Clapped him.
Fucking
Damn, booty
crazy.
clapped.
Gangster,
You come around
dude.
here, you will get clapped.
You're a gangster, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiders don't bother me. It's the big fucking ones I won't kill.
I mean, it's the hairy, jumpy, twitchy ones that I don't
Fuck
like.
those. Yeah.
Dude, that one in Tennessee, if that was in my house, I'm not killing it.
There's a scorpion in there though.
There was.
There was a scorpion.
Like that spider, if that's in my house, I don't know what to do.
Do you want to show people the spider? I have the video. Of
I
the
think we've
spider
already
eating.
talked about
We
it.
did. We
Talked about it in the Tennessee one. But it was so I don't think I can kill that spider.
I think it was shredding gnar.
Dude.
It was so big.
I also saw a daddy like the size of my hand there. Not kidding.
Yeah, but daddy leg long legs don't bother me.
It was the size of my hand.
But they're not even spiders, right?
I don't know. I don't know shit.
They're not even classified as spiders, I don't think.
They only got
Dude.
6 legs.
Yeah.
I don't care, dude. It was the size of my fucking hand. Okay? You scratched my CD. Okay?
You scratched my CD, invaded my cabin. Yeah.
Chris, can we talk about why you hate old people?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
So I got this.
Shout out old people. Shout out World War II. Shout out
Vietnam,
Shout out Vietnam for sure.
the Great Depression.
What's that old car company? Shout out Duesenberg. And shout out all the old. Shout out Iron and blue collar stuff.
Good old classic American steel.
American made.
But yeah, so Sarah works at a financial institute, and basically how I got this topic was she had a customer, 72 years old, called in and said, "Hey, can you waive this overdraft fee for me?" And this was her third or fourth overdraft fee. It's like, I don't understand how people are spending money they don't have. Like, it doesn't make any sense. How do you not know how much money's in your account?
She is probably old and living month to month, is my thought.
True, but so she says, "Can you waive this overdraft fee for me?" And she already used her one allowance of overdraft fee waivers. So Sarah said, "I can put in a ticket, but I can't guarantee you anything." And she says, "Can you give me the senior discount?"
At a bank?
Senior discount on what, bitch?
What?
It's a fucking overdraft fee.
Dude,
So like,
at you.
no, so like, I don't understand like the whole. Like, I understand if you want to go get a steak dinner at 4:00 in the afternoon, whatever. Cool, I'll take the senior discount. That's why they're open at 4:00
Get yourself
for you
some
guys.
good old Salisbury steak with
Yes.
mashed potatoes and
Country
corn.
fried steak with the senior discount.
We got Friday night fish nights, boys.
Yeah. So, like,
Collard greens
my
and
question to
shit.
you guys is, why does the senior discount still exist?
I only think it's because of old people that are not all of them, but some of them just strictly living on. I don't even know. I'm stupid.
Didn't it?
What's it called? Social Security.
Social Security, yeah. Isn't it
Okay.
technically because they eat less, and so there's like a
It's a good point.
senior citizen discount at
a good
restaurants because they eat less?
There is senior menus at restaurants where
No.
I assume are exactly the kids' meals, but they just put on the senior menu.
Oh.
No, I
100%.
agree with restaurants, and like that's fine. But like,
But isn't that where it?
But they're like, instead
the
of
origin of it?
instead of a chocolate milk, I want a coffee
Yeah.
black, please.
yeah.
Like
So-
movie theaters.
I could be wrong on this, but I did some research on this topic because I was so infatuated as to why this lady was asking for a senior discount at a bank. So I'm like, you know what? Why does it still exist? Like, why is it still a thing? And so I looked it up, and look this up for me, Brock. Will you type in why does the senior citizen discount still exist? So back in probably I think it was 1935.
Depression times call
Yeah.
for depression measures.
Yeah. So they instituted the Social Security Act. I think it was Roosevelt at the time. Will you do?
Might have been Lyndon B. Johnson, but
We
who
do.
knows?
We go down.
Hoover?
No, I'm just kidding.
That
Might
one
have been
right
FDR.
Is it
there.
Henry?
Why do
It might have been
senior
FDR.
citizens not deserve senior discount?
I don't know shit, dude.
Yes, that
William Howard Taft?
one. Well, first of all, look at this old
God.
guy. If you hover above that picture, Brock, it'll just say elderly.
No shit.
But anyways, so
That guy looks pretty good for his age.
yeah, he needs to get his eyebrows done.
How much do you think he smoked?
A lot. That's leather skin.
Jesus.
But basically, when they instituted the Senior Citizen Act, they it was to basically give older people a chance in the Depression because they can't work, obviously.
Smart.
And so, because they couldn't work and they were only living off Social Security, they didn't have, the means to just go out and, get their daily stuff done. So they instituted the Senior Citizen Act, or the Senior Citizen Discount, and they give discounts to...
But a counterpoint, Brock, can you highlight that little underneath, that paragraph underneath that one? Yeah, right there. Yeah. It says, indicates that the group suffering the least from financial damage due to the recession. This is recent. This is not the Depression age. This is recent. This is, 2008, 2009, 2010 probably. It says the least people affected are people, seniors, that are 65 to 74.
That's what I'm saying. So now I was looking at another article, and now they were talking about how the people that are most affected by financial stress, at least in the U.S., are kids from the age of 20 to 27.
Wow.
So millennials, right?
Right.
And the senior citizen discount goes way further than a lot of people think. So, like, senior citizens, or we can just keep calling them old people. I don't
Call
really
them
care.
senior citizens. That's such a bad term.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Fogies is way better. Fogey is a term that you would use someone who would want the olden days of World War II and such. Someone who reminisces about those days, and someone who is such an old person.
Fucking fogey.
Yeah, it's a fogey. And look it up in either the Urban Dictionary or the Real Dictionary, and you'll find fogey.
Somebody who wants to buy, like, a computer that's American made.
Yeah,
Is there a U in there?
No.
Fogey?
Yeah, fogey. Fogey, maybe?
But the
Fogey, dude.
the senior citizen discount, they get things on, like, airfare.
It's a deep cut.
They get things on airfare. They
Wow.
from what I was reading, a lot of states, they give you a discount on, like, property tax.
That
If
is
you're-
actually kind of crazy.
If you're a senior
you
citizen.
serious?
So, like, you get discounts on property tax, airfare, bus tickets, all these different things that you need.
Mostly bus tickets.
Yeah, that you need to live with, right? So
Because they're the only ones still riding a bus.
the whole thing that I was reading on is the fact that now senior citizens, or I would say probably most of them,
Geezers.
are not living paycheck to paycheck like you would
Geezers.
think.
No.
Most of them are well off, and the people that aren't living, or that are living paycheck to paycheck, I also found this out, that Social Security, the way that it works, is it's based on the amount that you put in. So, not talking about 401k, Social Security. So, let's say you're a 75-year-old fucking geezer with eyebrows all crazy, like,
Fogey.
if you are not, if you don't get good Social Security checks, it's because you either didn't have a job for that long, or you bounced around from different job to job. That's how Social Security works.
It's a lot of people, though. It's a
From
lot
what
of
I
people.
understand. Yeah, it is. People get fired, people quit, whatever. But, like, yeah, it just blows my mind as to why we're still giving discounts to these fucking older people that I know are not poor. I get it, you want to save a buck, but so does everybody else. You know what I mean? I give people all the time Best Buy. Can I get the senior discount? No, we don't offer it because we're not,
Right.
no, I'm not going to give it to you.
I feel like they just say it everywhere because they're used to it, you know?
I think that too, but I think a lot of older people think that they deserve it. And I don't know why they think that.
Maybe not that they deserve, maybe that they qualify for it. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
why?
hey, I'm of
That-
this age.
But isn't that the problem? Why do they qualify for it?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a societal thing, honestly.
Will you look up
Also,
the age
like the elderly
of senior
type of deal?
citizen? Like,
Isn't it
what do you qualify?
55 plus?
I think it's 65 plus.
65 probably.
Oh,
So if you're
shit.
65, you did not live through the Great Depression.
No.
You did not live through the Great Depression. You're
But-
You were born in the 1920s.
But
Yeah.
is it for
65,
people
yeah.
with that live through the depression?
65.
I don't think you can do that because then it's gonna be like
That's why they
like all
instituted it,
all
though.
the people I know, but like all the people that like lived through World War II, they're all fucking dead now. So it's like
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm questioning, why does it still exist?
you can't
If-
just get get rid of it because they all died, can you?
But what I'm saying is that
Fuck them.
I honestly, I feel like it's a societal thing, and it's also like a type of respect your elders type of deal. You need to be kind to your elders, look up to your elders.
Yeah.
They have many stories to tell.
Yeah, until they ask you how you're doing in school and you want to slit their fucking throat.
yeah.
Or like,
Did you come home with a girlfriend this year?
How's your ball games going? Come on.
are you enjoying your studies?
I've never had people like that in my life, but I can only imagine where I was like,
The other thing
see you
that,
in the afterlife, bud.
yeah.
Next week, I mean.
The other thing that bothered me when I was looking up this topic was that people were talking about how the senior citizens of the world don't really deserve a discount anymore because there's way more other age groups that are going through more financial stress. So what I bring to that is, Cody, I don't want you to say a number, but you have student debt, correct?
I do have.
Yes. So there's a number of $4 trillion worth of student debt in the U.S. And so these students are coming out. We're in a rough job market economy right now. So coming out of college, depending on what degree you're going for and what you graduate with, it's harder to get a job now than what it was 20 years ago. So these kids are coming out of college, massive mountains of student debt, volcanoes, if you would, and they can't find a job. They're paying on student debt with money they don't have. They're also trying to either live on their own or buy a house or whatever. So like, I feel like it's the age group of 20 to 27 or 28 that are financially struggling way more than old people, but yet we still have to pay the same price for airfare, bus tickets. We can eat off the kids menu if you're Brock, no, but like,
Let me raise you this. Not only do we have to pay the same amount, we have to pay more because we're fucking young and high risk.
yeah,
For
exactly.
instance, we can't rent a car. We just have to pay an additional, what was it, $20 to $30 a day?
Yeah,
You can't rent a car over 5 passengers,
Yeah.
no matter what.
but wouldn't
Because
you say
we're high risk.
Wouldn't you say that a lot of older people are higher risk on the roads than a lot of us?
Because of their
Yeah.
cognitive ability and their
By the way, I
They
was,
can't
reflexes.
They
I was-
can't see or hear.
I was following a guy today just in traffic who I really wanted to shiv, who was fucking driving like a real fucking asshole. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he's going 19 miles an hour in a 30 mile an hour like zone in town.
Oof.
You know what I mean? Like, you really want to fucking pull out. You really you just piss. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna do anything, but you're pissed. And so I was going to pick up some brews, and he pulls into the liquor store, and I was like, "What the fuck is up?" I hope it's an old person. Literally gets out. It's just a drunk dude on the phone.
Oh, God.
He was drunk.
Yeah, for sure. And I was like, all right. I mean, I'm not cool with it, but I'm also not a snitch. So don't kill anybody tonight. Have a good one.
Yuck. Yikesers, that's scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that the senior citizen thing, the discount.
You're bringing up extremely valid points.
I
but
don't
this
know
is
why
also the type of shit that Congress should be talking about. Not
but like,
4 fucking dudes in a basement. You know what I mean?
but like, I just wanted to bring up a good conversation, but like, I just don't get it.
I'm
I
with
truly
you.
just don't get it anymore.
I'm with you. I agree, and I guarantee there are facts that support your argument that the age group that we're in, from 20 to 27, obviously probably do suffer more.
Yeah.
They find it, but I feel like they qualify like that group to like, oh, they're just figuring it out, or oh, they have their whole lives ahead of them type of deal. Whereas senior citizens are like, whew,
They're figuring out
Getting-
arthritis is what they're figuring out.
getting awfully close to dying there, huh?
Yeah.
But like,
What do you want to send them out on a good note?
Figure out your will first.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But like, at the other point, like veterans discount,
yeah,
totally get it.
I agree.
Totally
It
understand
makes
it.
a bit more sense.
It makes more sense. I don't deserve that discount because I didn't serve in the war. But
And let's slander people while we can slander people. And by we, I mean me.
Oh God.
If you're also a homeboy in the reserves, veterans discount. Is there levels to the shit, or is there not?
I think there's I was talking about it last night where I do feel like
Like you obviously gave a service to the country, but you went once a month.
Yeah.
So like
That's
you
what
were
I'm
a
saying.
weekend warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your discount's less.
Wouldn't that be
Is that
hilarious?
essentially how it is?
Wouldn't that be
Oh,
hilarious?
I don't know. Yeah.
Sir, you don't
No, it's
qualify
not.
for the
It's not.
20%.
It's not
you
at all.
qualify
Because
for the
you
10.
still armed serve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're still armed service. You still get the benefits and everything.
I
But
just feel like that's honestly too difficult for the fucking store. You know, what I
No,
mean?
for sure.
Like,
for sure.
like
they don't
instead
give
of
a fuck. They're just like, yep, yeah, he's got a veteran's. He's got
Exactly.
a military ID.
right.
I think the more problem with doing like the reserves like that is like, are those people still getting free college?
Isn't that
Are
the
they-
reason why
I
they
think so.
do it?
It has to be.
Yeah, but you have a minimum commitment, so like you really do have to do that shit for however long. But you're still getting a lot of the benefits. Maybe not as much. I really don't know shit about the military, but I don't
know either. I
Not
don't know how it
me.
works.
Not me. You know what I mean?
I just remember the army recruiter texting me $7,000.
Dude, I got into it. I got into it. Not that I would ever join the army. Not that I would ever be even physically fit to join the army. But this guy texted me, and I was like, the fucking nerve of this guy. And I was like, I just said something hilarious and back, like something just jokey. And he was like, haha, why? Like, why? And I was like, this. You bombed Iraq for 20 straight years, nothing got done. You know what I mean? Just like being kind of just being a dick. And so that happened. But I'm just waiting for the draft, and then I can be like, I'm actually dead. I don't know if you guys knew it, but I'm dead.
You're gonna dodge it.
There's no chance I'm going. I'm on record. Multiple records. Shout out the government. Shout out Dark Ops. Shout out Blackwater. No chance I'm going.
I'm just gonna mess up my knee. Just take
But
a
like,
couple
the thing
hammers
is, like,
to my knee.
the thing is, like,
shit.
we're not going to be the guys anyway. Like, regardless of like if there is or if there isn't.
Think
Like,
so?
we're like way deeper, way deeper, because like it's going to be literally college kids and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're way deeper down the line. Like,
They're gonna check to see if any of us are all conference, and they're gonna look at one guy. You might qualify, sir. Seems like as if you were all conference in the NECC conference. Yeah, we'll have you. Yeah. But no, I don't know. Like, the veterans discount is a way better argument as to why it should still be a thing. Obviously, for obvious reasons. But like the senior citizen discount, I just don't get it.
the veterans discount does make sense to me, but it also is like, I don't know, like no one. I don't want to be this guy. No one made you make that career choice, Like,
Yeah.
no one made you want to get paid for $9,000 a year starting out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I definitely don't disagree with it because it is a good thing. But at the end of the day, it's like, for me, it's a job that you chose to do. It's just like anything else. Like, you chose to do it. Like, there's obviously like shit like let's say construction workers getting cancer, you made all this money. It's like, that's what you did. It's what you made money. Like, I don't know if you wanted to do it.
Factory workers.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to do it, but I mean, you did it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But their sacrifices in the military are probably a lot
Yeah.
more than construction workers and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah.
I definitely understand it, but I don't know.
I don't want to slander military.
It
people
really
at
is
all.
a choice though. Like, I understand.
It
Like,
is.
it is a choice. Like, people that complain about it, I don't get, because it's like, obviously that's a career path that you chose. So that's my argument with it. But I don't disagree with people who are doing it and have definitely done something for the country. But
Right.
it's also, at the end of the day, it's like, it really is like, for some people, you really didn't do shit. You went and worked out. You went and ran. You did some hard shit. But it's a fucking job. You went and did a job in a different place or a different country for fucking, you know what I mean?
Do you think a lot of people do it out of high school because they don't know what else to do?
I think it's a smart move. Like, I think for a lot of those guys, like, it really is a smart move. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, like, at least it sets you up for, like, at least you get some college here and there.
What do you think the rate of people actually going to college after out of the military is?
I bet it's okay because I know a couple guys.
You know a guy?
Yeah, I bet it's decent.
Yeah. I just don't know.
Because why wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, even if you're going, 2-year degree, fucking whatever you're going to do, like, it's going to be practically free for you.
Yeah.
If not completely free.
Yeah. I don't know. The veterans discount I get, the senior citizen one, I just truly don't understand it.
I think it's crazy that this says that it can vary between ages 38 to 60.
What? I didn't even notice that.
38?
The threshold for Medicare, but the tipping point age elsewhere can vary from 38 to 80. Yeah. I don't know. It's just an interesting, I don't get it. I don't understand. Doesn't make sense to me. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I love telling people at work that we don't offer senior citizen discount, though. What do you want, 5% off this TV because you're fucking old and decrepit? No, thank you.
Is it worth asking? 5%?
I don't know what the I don't know what the senior citizen discount is. If it's like a percentage, I mean, it would depend on where you're going. So, like, if you're getting an airfare, I would assume they, maybe put you in the handicap spot free of charge. I don't know what the deal is, but like, that's why we don't offer it at Best Buy. Is because like, if I give you 5% off on something that's $40,000, like, my cost on that certain item. Excuse me. My cost on that certain item may be $3,700 or whatever. So like, I'm probably not making money on that anyways. That's why a lot of retail stores don't offer senior citizen discount. Is because it could bring them below cost where they're not making money on that. Whereas restaurants, I mean, for the most part, it's 60% markup on food. So, give them the fucking kids meal and call it a senior citizen discount at 4 o'clock to 5:30, and then go home and take their dirt nap.
The early bird special.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think that like some markup for food is 60%, and then you got Taco
dude,
Bell,
it's insane.
and you can get a burrito for $1? It's like,
Yeah,
fuck.
dude.
Good burritos. Too.
Hell yeah! It's like, god damn.
Yeah.
How much do you think they fucking actually cost to make?
It's
Scary.
Like a quarter, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got meat in there, dude.
I don't know about Taco Bell, but like some restaurants legitimately are only like, you know what I mean? Like you're only making 7%, 10%, like on some good restaurants. I don't know about Taco Bell. It's a fucking fast food place, but I know like real restaurants, like sometimes you don't really make that much money. Like you can definitely make money, but
Depends on the item.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your cost is a lot.
Do you think that's why they have specials and push certain foods so much? You know what I mean?
Well, that's a lot of the thing too. Is like, if you have a certain item and it's on special, it's probably on special because it comes with a certain vegetable that's in season or not in season. And if it's not in season, then it's going to cost a hell of a lot more money to make that special
Or
item.
the item's not selling, or there's a big markup on it, or it's just an easy item to do.
Yeah.
There's definitely that type of shit too. Because like I definitely know, like if I were to own a restaurant, like if you're gonna do a special, for one, make it easy as fuck. Two, just make it something as broad as you can. Like, hey, it's gonna be a
Lasagna.
burger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're bound to sell shit, but like you're only gonna make so much money on the fucking burger.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know shit.
Senior citizens, fuck them. I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Live or don't live, who cares?
Damn, son.
I'm just kidding.
Fucked up.
These are all jokes, really.
Are they?
Didn't seem like it.
Yeah.
He goes, ugh.
Senior citizen discount, though, get it out of here. Get rid of it. They're not. Some of them are struggling, but who cares?
I'm only gonna say it because we wrote it down, but do you think if you conceive a child while either one of you or both of you are drunk, that the child will be in some way affected with an A?
The dad being drunk even?
Both.
Dude, because I'm telling you what, you know how many kids have been conceived via drunk?
Oh, it's
That's what I'm
gotta be
saying.
nuts.
So, like,
But what if it's
But
like
they're
the kids in
not
our
all-
grade that are dead now? You know what I mean? Like, what if it's those kids?
there's too many to go. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're up
Shout
there.
out.
They're up in there, heaven, and enjoying life.
Okay, that
you
got
get to-
weird.
Do you think that's a real thing, though? If you're drunk and get pregnant, it's got to be on the female end, right? Not on the male end.
I would like to ask the doctor.
I don't
The
think
alcohol
so.
sipping into them eggs.
Sip
I
it
don't
in.
think that's
It's
how it
just
works.
spewing
Dude,
into
you're
it.
Doing in them
I don't-
eggs.
'cause I'm
You're
not
fucking
kinda
ru- you're
that
ru-
egg up.
Your runners are on some Henny just going for the egg, and you think it's going to be fine? They've been running into the fucking vag wall for fucking 8 minutes, and then they finally found it. I don't know if that's going to be a very choice baby to have.
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like conception takes too long, and it'll be gone.
Yeah.
The alcohol will be out of your system. You'll excrete it.
Excrete it.
Excrete. Shout out excrete.
You know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't fucking know. That's what I think.
I just wonder how it would affect you and what would happen.
I don't know.
I feel
Because
like
at what point do substances like that affect the baby in the womb?
I think it's
not
prolonged.
I wouldn't want to say it's a baby at that point. Like obviously,
I
it's
don't-
two separate cells.
Yeah, and I don't know.
But once it hits there, who knows? You know.
But no, like what I'm thinking is that like it's like a prolonged type of deal thing, like
prolapse.
no,
Jesus Christ.
not bussy, not a bussy. No, like, cause I don't want to say this and be wrong, but like I'm pretty sure that like
Bro science. Let's go.
Like, yeah, pretty much. That like doctors are like, you can have like a couple drinks, it's fine. Like it's not gonna fucking kill you. You know?
During the 9 months.
Yeah, during the like you can have a glass of wine. It's fucking cool. You
How
know?
about cigarettes?
I mean, I
Hey,
don't know.
Don't
But,
let
like,
me don't let me forget this. I will not say this on air 100%, but I want to tell you guys this afterwards. Don't let me forget this conversation.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. But like, yeah, I definitely think it's like a continuous type of deal thing. Like if you drink alcohol for fucking 4 months out of the 9 months,
And your baby's gonna have a huge head.
then that's a problem.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
You're right. But if you have
What's
a
better?
glass
Would
of
you?
wine,
What's better? Would chain smoking while a kid's in the womb or drinking while a kid's in the womb?
what's better for
Yeah, what's
the kid?
better? Do you think?
What makes it
do you
healthier?
think?
Yeah, what's better? If I was gonna do one of these two
Yeah.
things,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
one should I do,
Well,
doctor?
you can't. I mean, you can't stop
So
both
the-
drilling heaters and ripping brews.
You got to pick one.
You got to pick one or the
have
other.
to-
You're
I'd
not
say-
getting both.
I'd say probably drinking alcohol is worse for the baby, but better for the mom. And then chain smoking cigarettes is probably, maybe, possibly, allegedly better for the baby, but probably worse for the mom.
So you're encouraging pregnant women to smoke.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
That's what it sounds like.
Chain it up, girls.
No, not at all.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Why?
Why are you gay?
What? How does? I don't even know how to bring this question up, but how does incest work in the genes? No, that I don't want to make that sound like I'm saying it in a weird way.
Yeah.
I want to know why incest is so.
loved
okay.
daddy very much.
No.
Okay, so I don't really know, but this is just
I don't know
this is
either.
more bro science. But when you have, let's say, a son and a daughter, they're so closely related that the possibility of these crazy recessive genes is so much higher because they have such similar and weird genes. You know what I mean? Like it's not meant to be
It
put
also
together.
probably, I'm sure, it has something to do with some of the chromosomes and this and that.
Yes,
and the other,
but
like
no,
trisomy.
no,
and
but
shit.
exactly it does. But what I'm saying is, like, even when you look at like these old kingdoms and shit, they would only marry like their second to third cousin or fourth cousin or whatever. They would not marry their first cousin because they knew that the kid was gonna come out looking like a lobster. But other than that, like, I don't know. Like other than you shouldn't fuck your mom, I think it's a pretty good argument. I really don't know though.
That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know how it works and why is it so bad and how does it happen.
I think you have a higher chance.
Well, I know how it happens.
I think you
know
have
how
I think you have a higher chance of like those crazy recessive genes actually hitting than if you do with two
Gotcha.
non-siblings and or father
And
brother
also, I think
sister
I
combo.
think movies have like kind of depicted. I don't know if I want to say wrong, but like it's not like the kid's gonna fucking come out with one eye.
Yeah.
Or like the
Sure
fucking
would be
one
cool
eye.
if it did.
You know what I
Be a
mean?
lot cooler.
Like it's
But he
just,
might have
it's
Down
like-
syndrome.
Yeah, right. It's
I'm
like
not even kidding. Like,
super
he literally
huge
might.
likelihood that it's gonna have Down syndrome. That it's gonna have fucking anemia. It's gonna have.
Brock, can you
fucking-
Google?
I don't know.
Maybe why isn't incest cool?
While he's doing that, can I talk about one thing real fast?
Yeah.
Because you were talking about the one eye. Did you guys see Cardi?
Cyclops.
Did you guys see Cardi B's nude picture
I did.
of her nipple?
I did.
Did you guys see the
Oh, wait,
Photoshop?
of her nipple?
I'd like
Yeah,
to.
it's her. Like people were making fun of her nipple.
I saw a video of her apparently bouncing up and down.
Well, so she
with
was laying
topless.
down in her like on
It's
her
all
side,
morally wrong shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
on
it.
her side, and people
Oh no,
look it up on Twitter. People,
Cardi B boob.
yeah, Cardi B nude. People showed her. They depicted her nipple and then placed it on a Photoshop of Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. Dude,
Oh no. This?
yes, dude. Have you seen this?
No.
Give me. Let me see.
That is the biggest nipple I've ever
Show
seen.
Blake.
in my
Show Blake.
life.
Look at that. Look at that Photoshop, dude.
There's no way that's real, right?
It's definitely
Is it
her.
nice?
She leaked them, I guess, on her Instagram.
It's actually not.
terribly.
But my conspiracy theory is, you want to hear it? She has fake boobs, so there's no way her nipples look like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
agree.
I just thought it was funny and what's going on with her lips, but yeah. Anyways,
Cardi's
what have you got?
doing okay. Good
What have
for
you got
her.
here,
She
Brock?
needs cheese for her egg. She needs room for her legs. She needs some money. She needs something else. I don't know. Good for her.
Oh, look at that. The percent of
42% of them were
Yeah.
born with severe birth defects or suffered from
as
early
opposed to what?
early
7%?
death.
Yeah.
early death and were mildly impaired mentally.
And that's the thing, like
Mildly seems to put it very mildly.
and birth defects are like birth defects doesn't just mean the fucking it's gonna have I mean maybe physical malformations like one eye type of deal, but like it's something wrong with their heart, something wrong with literally anything. So
You
that's
don't
why you don't need it. Don't need no heart. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Brock literally Googled why is incest not cool.
So what's the chart that we saw that we went over?
It's saying that yeah. It's Jesus
But it's like
Christ.
first relatives too, and they said
First
if
relatives.
it's not, it's like a 4%. So it's really surprisingly low. If it's not,
Are we talking like
first-
second cousins, or are we talking like
no,
a
like
first
your
relative.
relatives, like your sister,
Your sister.
Okay.
But yeah, you're like your
Is
first
a first cousin a first
Ye-
relative?
I would imagine not.
I don't know.
I would imagine it's direct blood
Yeah,
to
but-
blood, like
I would
you know.
think so,
Right.
because it says cousin. It just doesn't even say. It just says cousins.
Only
That's-
the
that's
children
wild.
children of married cousins.
Mm-hmm.
4%.
Yeah.
Huh.
Psychology. What is it? Psychology today, huh? Yeah, I don't know.
So essentially,
Go fuck
if
your
you
cousins.
have incest with a first relative, yeah, no, this 42% of children had birth defects, whereas non-incest only 7% of children.
Did
had
you
birth
fuck, though?
defects. They clearly did.
Did you lay the pipe? Is the real question.
Pipe equals laid.
Yeah, that's
And then only 4% increase via cousin to cousin.
Yeah.
You sound
But not-
excited about that number.
He's ready.
Interesting.
yeah. I don't know. That's wild to me. It's wild
Hold on,
that
hold on.
the number significantly decreases.
The odds that a newborn child who is the product of a brother, sister, or father-daughter incest will suffer an early death, a severe birth defect, or some mental deficiency, and it approaches 50%.
Oof. Father daughter. Oh, that's terrible.
It's not great.
That's so bad just to think about.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, it's disgusting.
That's something the Pornhub writers drew up in their brains. You're like, you know what'd be cool?
Naughty daughter gets fucked by big bad boy daddy.
Dad on motorcycle, trucks, little girl. That's what I'm saying. That's what that. No, but that's what this.
It's true. That's what they do. No,
That's what they do.
We both had that idea. Yeah. Brock was a little weirded out, but
I'm just saying that is the extent that they go to.
What is
I
what is
agree.
the infatuation with step bro and step
That's what-
sis?
My thought that I
something
thought you were
you
going to
can't
is,
get.
how do you think if you're a dad, how do you think you get in with your daughter?
that's a little too far. There, son.
You guys don't want to have some fun with that?
Surely don't.
All right, that one's off the table, I guess.
Do you think?
Fantasy.
Do you think the step
No,
bro?
I'm just saying as a
step sis thing-
joke.
Do you think the step
It's
bro
fun.
step sis thing is like a fucking? Do you think it's just a fantasy for most people? So it's like a clickbait on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Remember when
like
you guys tried to joke? Remember when I tried to joke around with you and you guys just shot me down, dude?
Dude, you're talking about
Let's talk
I'm just
about
trying
it.
to play, you know. I'm just trying to have fun.
What do you think the process is?
I don't know. It might start with like, "Hey, get your homework done today,"
Yeah.
and then you would say, "Chris,"
Can
hold on.
can we
Chris,
switch
hold
this
on,
to
hold on.
stepchildren instead of just children?
Yeah, I
That
think
makes it
you're fine.
way
I
better.
think you're fine.
Yeah,
That makes it a lot
If you
better.
approach
I don't
your
like that.
stepdaughter,
I don't like how not funny that angle is, though.
Right.
Cody's now
it's
comfortable
legal.
with talking
I,
about
I
it.
know. Yeah. Stepdaughter. That's cool. Cool. Yeah.
you're not blood. You're not gonna get a 50% chance of it
Early
fucking
death.
having
Cody,
a mental deficiency or dying.
Will you play the girl in this scenario?
Yes.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be very reject. I'm gonna reject the shit out of you.
Quite hard to get.
Did you get your homework done today?
No.
Well, I mean, you still have that to do, and you have to do the laundry.
I'll get it done.
It'd be a shame if you got stuck in the dryer and had to fuck you to death.
Oh my God, you're so silly.
Oh my God, here's my fat dick. And that's exactly how the video would go.
I like how most of the times they start off like the stepbrother stepsis thing of stepbrother masturbating with his door wide open.
Yeah. And she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What are you
He's like,
doing?
You know what would make your bitch mom and my slut dad so pissed off if we fuck?
Or it's at the end when he's achieved release.
Achieve release.
I've come to completion. I was halfway there. Now I'm at completion. Holy shit, dude!
I didn't want to say he came.
Ma'am,
you know?
ma'am. I just want to tap your head. I'm at 99% right now. I'm about to blast. What the fuck?
But I was gonna say, like, you know,
Hold on. Will you say the phrase again?
when he after he achieved release, where he's just sitting there and like the
He got his rocks off.
yeah, he got his rocks off, and the stepdaughter or whoever's just sitting there covered in stuff, you know. and then she's like, "You cannot tell mom." You know, that's the
And then
type
he
of
says,
stuff.
"Go to the dishes, bitch." So
I like-
something really degrading like that.
I love the ones that are like the girl's all dressed up and she's like, I'm gonna go out with my friends, and the stepbrother's like, no, you can't. My dad said you can't. This, that, and the third, and he's like, I'm just gonna fuck you to death then. Like, here comes a good old skull.
My dad told me if you're gonna look like a whore, I'm the only one that's gonna bang you.
Do you even know what my dad does?
Yeah, I like those ones because they're hilarious and they're always bad actors.
I like those ones.
Those ones
It's
are
a
good.
very criminal start to the sentence.
and I'm truly sorry about that, but those ones are the ones that make me laugh.
Until release.
Achieve release.
What's wrong with that?
Full 100%
That's
climax.
that's the way you say it without being crazy, guy. We want me to say, "Hey, splammed all over her face."
Yo, I blasted. Sorry.
Splammed is a new one. That's a good one.
I like that.
Combination of splash and slammed, I guess.
Brock, would she make you splam?
Yeah. Yeah, she
He said
would.
that. He said that very sexually too. He's like,
yeah.
"Yeah,
I think I said it like that.
you sure did."
No, I-
Slam, bam, thank you, man. That's marvelous.
Funny though.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You guys got anything else?
I don't have anything.
I think it's time.
It is truly time.
It's time.
Send us out, Brock.
Me?
Or unless Cody's gonna say it's time, like all of us did.
And now,
All right, that's it. That's it for us. Follow us on all social media. And we're done for today. I'm going to go achieve release tonight. And
I heard that if you don't follow us, then you fuck your sister.
Damn, dude.
Whoa.
And I heard your kid's not going to
Yeah,
be
they're gonna
great
die.
off. I heard he's not going to be well off.
I also heard
He's
that you
not gonna
asked for
be
the
an A+
senior
student.
discount.
I did hear that if you don't follow our Instagram, you ask for the senior discount.
And this is coming from the world's most scientific podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about real science today. We talked about real sources.
Real nitty gritty.
We didn't even turn the lights on, I'm now noticing.
Oh shit, we didn't.
That's
But
all right.
it's all right.
this is coming from the worldwide leader in sources that are not real.
I heard
that in your mind.
I heard that if you don't follow the Twitter or the Instagram or subscribe to the YouTube, and you have a pulled pork like shit on the toilet of on the bowl of your toilet, I heard that you put your foot in there and knock it down.
And also in the comments, tell me if you've ever passed out from hot mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
But that's it for me.
Likely.
That's it for me
That's
too.
it for me.
I think that's it for me.
Let's get
And
out
that's
the
it
fuck
for me
outta here.
too. See ya.
See you, boys.